thought of it and I really thought of it as like, it kind of makes perfect sense. Was one of our other favorites, Mr. Susan.
Yes.
And the one song in particular that picked out was the song called Room with No Windows. So let's dig this, and you'll see some boy influence. It's kind of a mix of kind of Ziggy Stardust and just a little bit later, so not Heroes made just after Heroes. Mm-hmm. But when you listen to it again, you'll see what I mean. Dig this. This is Mr. Susan with Room with No Windows.
As for my comments, Mr. Chairman, my statement, which I believe was around the closure of the News of the World newspaper.
Before you get to that, I would just like to say one sentence. This is the most humble day of my life.
As for my comments, Mr. Chairman, state the closure of the News of the World newspaper.
This is the most humble day of my life.
With a man that loves to enter David Cameron's rear entrance. Courted by Tony and Maggie, a Sarah Palin fundraiser. Hobbies include bribing of the police, phone tapping celebrities and dead teenage girls. A lust for power that can only be satisfied by complete domination of the world's media.
the most humble day of my life.
Mr. Susan with Room with No Windows. Now, for me, the Bowie influence was definitely like in how trippy the song was in general. Like the whole arrangement. Off-key vocals sort of, but really more of the arrangement, the lyrics and the stuff. This is one of my favorite tunes, but definitely I can see Bowie influence in this. Even if they weren't intending to it, I can definitely see it.
Yeah, I can hear that too, Brian. Obviously a very high level of musicianship there. I like their use of found sounds. Very cool tune.
Yeah, wow. You say whether or not it was an intentional Bowie influence. The thing is, when you have an artist like that who's been around for so long, you can't help but be influenced by him either directly or indirectly, because he's become part of the musical culture.
Absolutely.
In this world, so you grew up with those sounds, or you've heard those sounds, and of course you're going to incorporate those into your music. That was outstanding. I don't have much to add to it, but yeah, I could listen to that all day.
Right on. Well, I guess I'm not sure if it had anything to do with it, but since we've been playing, kind of replaying some Culture Trust songs from his album 2014, he's got a new one they sent us.
Oh, great.
And this one is called Souvenir. So dig this, New Culture Trust.
Okay.
Walking backwards, what's worthwhile? I'll take my chances. Come on slowly, you strange desire. I'll fake the answer. I've been swimming for 1 year. Concrete island, souvenir. All these buildings make me small. This is all I'll ever see. Touch me, friend, you are my second skin, my cloak and dagger. Gearing up for the next mistake. It gives me something I thought I need. I've been swimming for 1 year. Concrete island, souvenir. All these buildings make me small. This is all I'll ever be. It's all I'll ever be. Come on slowly, second skin. You are all
Culture Trust with his newest single, Souvenir. You know what? I really like this one. I love the kind of, I guess, faded piano synth. I'm not sure what to call it, but the way it just started off, I just loved the kind of the delay on it, and it just kind of such a cool kind of flow to it, really mellow but still kind of intense at the same time.
Yeah, that was a really interesting tune. A lot of interesting things going on harmonically in there. I liked his use of percussion. Yeah, that was really cool.
It had a really great feel to it, and again, we've got something that's really sort of fearless and artistic and imaginative, and it was great. And I really liked the softness of the vocal on this one a lot, and then when the percussion sort of started to really bloom towards the end, it was really very effective.
Yeah, well, he seems to have a knack for that sort of thing, because a lot of 2014 he does that. If you listen to it over again, like, cause it's on SoundCloud, he does it quite a bit. So I'm not surprised, but it's like, kind of, if you're good at it, why not, right?
Yeah, I mean, that's the definition of style.
Exactly. So next up, this is a brand new band, and the band is called Some Kind of Illness, and the song is called Angel Breakdown. Dig this.
Kindness is a risk. And for some people, it's just too big a risk. They feel that if I'm kind to you, even though you've treated me a certain way, even though you've done me wrong, if I choose to be kind to you instead of getting even, instead of giving you a piece of my mind, instead of overflowing with what I think, if I choose kindness, then I'm going to give you the impression that I'm a pushover and you can do whatever you want to me. And the truth is, that's the risk you take. There is a risk involved in this.
All right, Some Kind of Illness. That was Angel Breakdown. Now, excuse me, we were saying off air, well, I was saying that, I liked it because it was different, and, I love the instrumentation to it. I mean, almost instrumental, but just the way it was arranged. And it was really kind of calming, mellow.